Another day, another mod showcase. Welcome back, everyone, to another mod showcase. My name is Leaf, and it's great that you guys are able to join me on this Sunday, or whatever other day you're watching, as we check out the latest mods put on the Nexus by our lovely mod creators. Before we do get started, of course, modding is not officially endorsed by Frontier. If you do mod, you mod at the risk of, you might not be able to load into your own game or something, all that jazz. But more or less, if you follow all the instructions that we lay out for you, you're going to be just fine. Now, we have a lot of awesome mods to check out today, but one I wanted to show off in particular is one that actually removes animals. Yes, so usually we have mods that take away. No, we usually have mods that put in animals, but this one in particular takes some of them away. This is the Arachnophobia mod. Now, I made this specifically for some people on the forums who typically aren't really like the biggest fans of spiders or, any arachnids for that point. And it takes away any imagery of them that they have in the Zoopedia and stuff like that. Very simple. If you guys aren't a big fan of spiders, you can use this right here. Really, really cool. It takes away at least the images so they still can function in-game, but you just can't see them. So I guess that's fine if you guys want something like that. Really simple. Hope someone is able to play the game because of that. Let's get started in here. We are checking out our first animal of the day, just a very simple one by myself. This is the blue Dyker. These guys are extremely common in both African and European collections. I think there's a few of them in America too. But the blue Dyker is a small antelope found in Africa, continental Africa at least. It's found more or less in this range over here. Ignore the UI. I have not changed. These are my local files. It's going to look different for your own version since I uploaded the new version for you guys. But this is how the blue Dyker looks currently. And it's found in all these countries over here. Very cool stuff. They're just super adorable, super tiny. And yeah, it was just one day I was kind of like, I haven't really made a new mod in a while. I haven't really made a new skin. Let's see if we could just make something nice and quick. And the blue Dyker was born. So check that out. The original model is by Marc. Marc is like the Artiodactyl king. So we give a huge shout out to him for that. But yeah, just a really another simple animal in there. Now moving on to a remaster. This one changes just a very slight part of the red ruffed lemur. And it's very interesting for that. So originally the red ruffed lemur did not have whiskers. If you check this out, you can't see whiskers on there. This just adds whiskers and little eyebrows, I guess you could call. Just very simple stuff in here. It's my first quote unquote real remaster. I'm looking at the proboscis monkey. But yeah, just a very simple mod that you guys can get, and I'm super happy that I was able to do this because it was super interesting. It uses the black and white ruffed lemur as a base, and thankfully they kind of reskinned the black and white ruffed lemur. A few model edits, so I had to take those into account, but it's just a really, really simple mod right there. Feel free to go check that out if you guys want whiskers on your lemur. Moving on from there, we have the Happy Hippo mod. Now, if you are a sourpuss on the Nexus and are somewhat angry with me for this, get a life, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, the Happy Hippo mod is made by Mega Game and Rex and coded by me. It's been sitting in my files for a while, and I figured, you know what, I had some time that day to code. So I was like, sure, let me just finish this up. So the Happy Hippo is a food made by Kinder, and it's just a happy hippo. It's just chocolate, bread, all that good stuff. Super fun if you guys want to have a bit of a silly zoo. I know a lot of people tend to do that kind of stuff, so go have some fun with that one. Now this is one I was super excited to see pop up. This is TNT's Lambeosaurus. This one is gorgeous. So it actually uses the Bactrian camel, as you guys can hear, as a base, which is super awesome because you can see that these animations work extremely well for this animal. Now this Lambiosaurus is extremely paleontological accurate. I'm not even going to try and say that. But it's very cool to see that we have more dinosaur people popping up in the Planet Zoo community. TNT is known for his very much paleo-accurate leaning animals. So it's just very awesome to see that he's bringing a few more of them to the game. Very awesome stuff. They also have a whole bunch of really cool skins. So there's like this piebald version. There was an albino one in the market that I didn't get. But this is like the classic yellow skin that he gave to them. Super cool, super beautiful. Now for aquatic mods, we only have 2, but these 2 are very cool. First of all, let's talk about the Narwhal. This is the updated Narwhal by Gen. For the Aquaria pack, it is super gorgeous. I did some small edits to it to make it make sense. So the female, of course, does not have a tusk. That is only prevalent in males, and certain females, if like, you know, the genetics allow for it to happen, but it's mostly females, do not have tusks. However, the males do, and they look super cool because of it. I don't know, just really awesome to get this mod updated. The original model was the Endless Ocean one, which I personally love, but of course, we need to update things every once in a while, and I think Gen did an incredible job with this one. Now, you can see some colorful penguins popping up in the back. We have a new modder on the scene, so if I pop over here to Nexus, because I did not write their name down, this is by Nekno. Nekno, I hope I pronounced that right. So everyone, welcome to the community, Nekno. They are going to be doing a lot of these like very small color morphs, which are absolutely welcome in the game. Super cool to see this melanistic king penguin. We have kind of like this cookies and cream version, which has been spotted in the wild. I think this one might be one of my favorites. So look at that texture. It's so cool. We also have a few other ones that are kind of like yellow. I'm trying to find where they went. Oh, I think this is it. So that one's kind of like a bronzish one. But there is another one that's like bright yellow. Where'd it go? Right there. There he is. Super cool textures, super cool skins. Welcome, Nekno. I hope people are enjoying this. It looks like you're getting a whole bunch of downloads already, so that is super cool to see. Moving on from here, we have another Gen mod. This is the Lowland Paca. This has been out for quite a bit. Actually, it's been ready for quite a bit, but we recently were just able to push it out. So the Paca is related to the capybara. It is a South American rodent, kind of like in between a capybara and a agouti. And they're just super cool. I don't know, they just have a really cool texture on them. And I think Gen did these creatures justice. They are like the most awkward looking little dudes ever. And I absolutely love them for that. Can't wait to see you guys start to use these guys even more because they're so freaking cool. And we are, of course, not done with our South American rodents. I would be damned if I did not finish the agoutis, so I have one more to go after this one. But this is the Crested agouti. You could tell because it has a little crest of hair on the back. Not much is known about these guys, of course. I mean, I didn't even know people knew that agoutis existed in the first place. But yeah, I was kind of like bored another day, and I was like, you know what? We might as well start to finish up the rest of the agoutis. So I kind of made the Crested agouti, and he looks pretty damn good. Another one I made, which I think is probably one of my best looking mods ever, is the Fringe-Eared Oryx. This one is beautiful. Now, Fringe-Eared Oryxes, I believe, are a subspecies of the Beza Oryx. Yep. So they are just such a gorgeous looking animal. I need to thank Phonetic for the original base of this because it was so helpful when making this one. But it's just such a gorgeous, gorgeous looking animal. I was so happy to make this one work, especially with like the little fringes on the ears, of course. And they are just so freaking spectacular. I have a few different skins for these guys. I have one that's a little bit more, you know, desaturated, a little bit more realistic. And if you look up Fringe-Eared Oryxes, you get these really, really awesome colorful individuals that are more represented by this coloration right here. If you guys want a bit of color on your savannas, this guy is the perfect one for you. Another mod by Gen, even though, like, you know, technically it's also by me. This one's literally just her domestic donkey, sized down. Welcome. The miniature donkey. I know, it was a little bit of a silly one for me to do. I was kind of like, oh, you know what? This one has been updated in a bit. Let me just shrink gens down. And it works so well. I mean, look at the scale compared to these guys. Hold on, let me get a, yeah, just look at the scale of these guys. They're so cute. So yeah, of course your guests can go in with them. I think I did give them interspecies enrichment. So they should be able to, yep, cohab with the llama. And of course I have the capybara, everyone's friend mod installed. So I think that's just a little funny right there. Now, everyone, welcome again to the scene. A new modder. This is Lobry. Lobry has been cracking at it. They've given us 2 different wallaby species, both the Tammar wallaby and the Parma wallaby. I think all the Parmas are back here. The Parma is one of the smallest species of wallaby. It's super adorable, super cute. And it just looks pretty cool over here. Yeah, nice work. But of course, I think the Tammar looks really cool. I really do like their skin colors and all that stuff. It looks very, very cool. So happy to see new modders on the scene. It's really, really shaping up. It makes me so excited to see. But we aren't just looking at new modders, we're also looking at old modders. Everyone say hello to Narwhaler, of course. Narwhaler continues to bless us with some wonderful remasters, especially the Gemsbok or Gemsbok remaster, which gives us 4 new skins for these guys, a whole bunch of really awesome ones. We got the golden Gemsbok, we get like a light brown coat, we get an albino, we got the piebald in here. Where is it? Right here. Super gorgeous skins right back here. Really awesome stuff, Narwhaler. Always happy to see a new remaster. But what I think everyone was super excited about this week is the African Sivathere, or the Sivatherium from Zoo Tycoon 2. Very excited to get these guys. I still don't even know what a Sivatherium is, but they look incredible. Really awesome job, Narwhaler. I love this skin. It looks so cool. Whatever you did with like the gradient that makes it just shine just right. Super awesome work. Incredible work, I must say. But yeah, that really is it, my friends, for this entire week. Nexus is still popping. It's awesome. It's great. Go check out these mods. Hopefully we'll start to see other content creators use mods soon. I'm working on something right over there, so hopefully we can see some progress there. Let me know your favorites from this week. I think my favorite, I'm sorry, I'm a little partial to myself. I gotta say it's the Fringe-Eared Oryx. But let me know your favorites in the comments down below. We're gonna end it with this little savannah scene. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys did enjoy, of course, lending a like can always help. Really helps the algorithm. Just kick it up a notch, you know? Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, and bye-bye.